Alright, what is up guys, this is Akarius here, and today I'm going to be doing a little different video. It's not going to be a Minecraft gameplay or any other gameplay video. It's going to be a tutorial video, and this video is going to be a Minecraft realistic kind of scene or landscape, whatever you want to call it, tutorial. Yeah, so first off, in this tutorial I'm going to be telling you what we're going to be doing. So you're going to learn how to import a Minecraft scene into Blender. If you don't know already, you can just skip. If you know how to do this, you can just skip to the next video. Then I'm going to be teaching you how to make the water look like this. It's kind of realistic. If you know how to do that, just skip to the third video. And finally, I'm going to be teaching you how to do these crepuscular rays or god rays, whatever you want to call it, and all of this. Like, I have an example here. This is a good example of a crepuscular ray, and this is from a Call of Duty Ghost screenshot, but it's the same principle as this. So yeah, it looks pretty good, and also depth of field. So yeah, let's just get into it. The software you're going to be needing for this is Blender and another one called GIMP. So GIMP is just to add like extra effects that you normally can't in Blender, or it would be too difficult in Blender without using cycles render, and I'm doing it in the normal Blender render. So yeah, that's basically it. So first off, when you open Blender, just open a new file. Make sure you have this set to Blender render if you don't already. Then you open up Minecraft and you go into any world you want. I have a jungle world open up, not the same as the one in the image, but it should work. So make sure you have one near the water and one with the trees like that. And I'm also lagging, so just ignore that. So yeah, once you have this loaded up, you can just like fly to a location you want and just figure out where you are. And then also, since you are going to be making this easy on yourself, and you can just build, you know, anything you want, and then it'll just be imported onto the video. I mean the thing, whatever. Okay, and now to mark your location, you just gotta make some kind of red wool, whatever. Just make it big and visible. X marks the spot. Okay, this is a really terrible X, but then it should do. I'm just trying to get things done quickly. Right. So just make an X. Make sure it doesn't touch any of the other blocks, because when you're importing it, it's gonna remove the face of one of the blocks, so that's not gonna be nice. So make sure it's just suspended in midair, and if you find a place you like, just make the X over there and save and cut to title. Now, you're gonna be using the software called Mineways. Mineways is a software that you can use to import a Minecraft world into Blender. So open your world. I called mine Jungle. If it should be there. Is it this one? Yes, it is, because we can see that there's an X right here. So I'm gonna be importing this much into my Blender scene. Let's see. Okay. And this is the max height and lower depth. So just reduce the max height until you start seeing some pink things on your screen. There you go. Just reduce it to about 10 above that. I'm going to set mine to 110. The seed for the world will be in the description. Make sure the lower depth is something around 50 or anything like so that you don't see any pink on the screen. Like suppose I set it to about 69. Okay, 69, then you're gonna see like it cuts off a bit. So you make sure the water is also included and a little below that. So I'm just gonna go to about 45. 45 should be good. Now just click File, and also what you can do is you can set the terrain file, which is basically just a texture pack if you want. And yeah, there are different texture packs. I'm not gonna bother myself with that, and I'm just gonna export for rendering. I'm just gonna name it Jungle or Jungle Render, and just save it. Now this should come up. So leave all these settings as is, and just click OK. It should save, and then when it's done, you can just close it off. go into Blender, delete this initial cube, go to File. I'm assuming you all know the basics of Blender, the movement and the keys, all that stuff, because I'm not gonna go over that again. So open your files, and I have a lot of files here. Jungle render, and remember to click the .obj file because that's the one. But here it is. This is the jungle. This is the jungle render. Anyway, so delete that X. So now you need to find a perfect position. So just right click on your camera, press 0 to go into camera view, or you can just click view and then click camera, view and camera. Now press shift F and then you'll be seeing this little crosshair, and this lets you go into fly camera view, which means you can move around like an FPS, and also you can just, you know, kind of see what place you want to put down your camera. And I think I'll just go for here somewhere. Okay, this should be good. This should be a good spot for everything. Okay, this is good enough, I guess. Anyway, yeah. So now this is a really tedious part of it, where you're gonna have to select every object that you see, and you're gonna have to go into the materials and make it look better. So first off, select all the just right click on the water, press M, move it to a different layer, because you're gonna need that later on, not now. So select the first, right click on the leaves, okay, and deselect this black and white thing. Right click on the grass, deselect the black and white thing again, right click on the mushroom, deselect that, right click on the flower, deselect that, click on the red mushroom, deselect that, what else, right click on this poppy and then remove that again, dandelion, whatever, just anything that in Minecraft that's not a solid block or that has no transparency, you're gonna deselect that black and white thing. Oh, sorry. Yep. So anyway, once you did that, right click on the leaves again, go down, open up image sampling, remove bitmap, remove interpolation, make this box, and also make this alpha. Right, so do that for the same, do that for grass, box, alpha, do that for the brown mushroom, box, alpha, red mushroom, alpha, and box, yellow flower, map, box, alpha, and finally we should be done, map, interpolation, box, alpha. Right, this should be good. Now, so yeah, now if I render it, you'll see that it looks a little bit better. Not too good, but then yep, you can see that there are holes in the trees, and like there would be in Minecraft, and also in the grass and stuff. Now just select every other block and just remove the bitmap, interpolation, and alpha. So I'm just gonna finish that up right now, and that should be it. So now if you render it, it's gonna look a little bit better. It has the Minecraft feel for now, and yep, looks good, but it doesn't look that great. So now what you're gonna do is you're gonna add the water. So yeah, basically this is it. This is just how you import a Minecraft scene, the water here. And when you render this, it's gonna come out looking good. But this is not what we want. We want something more. So yeah, I'm just gonna kind of cut off the video here, and yep, this is how you import a scene into Minecraft, basic Blender. And yeah, I'm just gonna cut it to when I'm gonna start doing the water.